Hi Pisces, so today I'm being led to do a reading based on alcohol, and I'm hearing that someone is consuming way too much alcohol, that alcohol is damaging them, and ultimately this could be the death of you if you don't stop living this lifestyle. I'm hearing that this is your wake up call. I keep hearing wake up call. This is your wake up call. You're killing yourself. I keep hearing the Lauryn Hill song "Killing Me Softly." I feel like you feel like you're living your best life, but at the same time you're killing yourself. I feel like this is your wake up call. You need to realise that the damage that you're doing inside of your body is going to be the death of you, ultimately. Yeah, so the first card that I got was the Six of Swords, and I feel like someone's trying to wake you up and someone's trying to rescue you from this situation. I feel like all these swords are just showing you that it's killing you and you need to get away from this lifestyle. You need to stop partying hard and just basically listen, because all this alcohol, which I'm seeing all this water in the background, is going to ultimately harm you inside, and could be the death of you if you don't learn that this is wrong for you. Yeah, so I don't feel like you're a broke person. I feel like you're probably a rich person who can afford to live this lifestyle. I also feel like you're spending a lot of money on alcohol, like nights out, partying hard, living your best life. But I feel like because you've got so much money, you don't know when to stop. You just can live this life. You can afford to live it. But at the same time, the damage that it's doing to you is very bad for you, and it's, it could harm your liver. It could ultimately make you very sick. So please, can you hear this message? Yeah, I also feel like you've probably got a lot of people that you go out with, and you're the one who's paying, you're the one who's taking them out and, drinking, and no one's really stopping you because they're having a great time, and at the same time it's all on you. So you need to realise that you could go out every night with all these friends and whatever, but you're the one who's paying, you're the one who's losing out, you're the one who's ultimately going to be ill in the end. But I feel like you're the one who's always, the one who's paying for everything. You can afford this lifestyle, so it doesn't really bother you if you're spending a lot of money on alcohol or friends. But ultimately, it's just you who's paying most of the time. Yeah, I also feel like while you're doing this, you're not building your future. You're not building a life for yourself. You're not making yourself, have a future to look forward to. There's no future prospects. You just out partying, living your best life. You're not building your future. You're not building your empire. You're not doing anything else. You're just focused on partying hard. I also get there's a King of Wands. Someone's watching you, someone's spying on you, and someone's really concerned about what's happening with you. They're watching you partying hard every night, feeling ill the next day, hangovers. They're just basically watching your every move, and they're really, really worried about you at the moment. Yeah, I'm getting some changes needed. You're going to have to change. Maybe you will get sick and think, I need to change. Or maybe you'll realise that alcohol is actually, you're getting addicted to that alcohol. You're getting addicted to this lifestyle. And some change is needed. I also feel like your heart could be affected by the alcohol. Maybe in the future, or maybe sooner than you think, your heart's going to start hurting or being affected, like heart disease. I'm hearing like you're going to get very, very sick if you do not stop living this life, and you've got decisions to make about your future. You need to make the right choices, because ultimately alcohol will kill you. Okay, so I'm going to see if I got any more messages for you. Any more messages, please, for Pisces? Any more messages for Pisces, please? Any more messages for Pisces? Yeah, so I've got the Fool, and yeah, you're going to change, or you need to change. That's what I'm hearing. I'm feeling like you need to go into a new direction. You need to change your lifestyle. You need to focus on your future. But wherever you're heading, you need to take yourself away from alcohol for good, really. I keep hearing for good. You need to take yourself away from alcohol for good. It's damaging you. It's no good for you. You're addicted to it. You need to go on a new path, a new journey, which doesn't include drinking alcohol. Can you clarify the Fool for me, please? Can you clarify the Fool for me, please? Can you clarify the Fool for me, please? Yeah. So I feel like you're getting family in reverse. Maybe it's your family that's concerned about you. Like I said, it could be a mother or a grandmother. Someone's spying on you. Your family are very sad about this. They're really upset that you're drinking all these drinks every single day and you're not concerned about your own health. But I feel like your family are really concerned about your health, and they know that something bad is going to happen to you and they don't want it to happen to you. But I'm feeling like your family are very, very, very concerned about you at the moment. And maybe some children you might have, or some younger siblings maybe, they're concerned too, because they can see you out partying every night and they're worried about you too. So I feel like your family are very concerned about all this alcohol you're consuming. Yeah, I feel like someone's angry at you also, or maybe you're the one who's angry. Maybe that's why you're drinking too much. Maybe you're trying to block something out so that you don't have to deal with it. Maybe there's too much thoughts going on in your mind that you just want to block out with the alcohol. That's why you're drinking it. But I also feel like you're very angry when you do drink. It's getting you into trouble maybe. Maybe you're having to defend yourself quite a lot when you are drunk, or maybe the next day when people are upset with you for, I don't know, maybe you don't get up on time, or maybe, you know, your parents are just sick of you having a hangover or being sick the next day. But I feel like this is making you angry and maybe making others angry with you. Messages, please. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Wands. You're not really bothered. You're just focused on yourself. You're just living your best life. You're having a great ride, basically. You're enjoying your best life, but at the same time, you're really damaging yourself on the way. This journey, you know, has to come to an end at some point, because it is ultimately going to take you away from everybody that loves you and cares about you. And you're just going to be left on your own, basically, because they're not going to be able to help you unless you want to help yourself first. And it is a big step to take, really, but, you know, this ride that you're on has to stop. The thrill of the ride is maybe what you're chasing or enjoying too much, but it has to stop, because it's ultimately going to be a bad ending if you don't. Can you clarify the Knight of Wands for me, please? Can you clarify the Knight of Wands for me, please? Clarify the Knight of Wands for me, please. Yeah, so I'm getting the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you just don't care. You're not bothered. You're not listening to anyone's advice. You're just basically leaving everyone out in the cold. But at the same time, you're the one who's suffering. You're the one who's ill. You're the one who's going to be very, very ill if you don't listen to these people. And you're going to be left alone, basically. No one is going to be able to help you but yourself. And people are starting to think, forget it. I'm not going to help you if you don't want to help yourself. So, this is your wake-up call. You're going to be left out in the cold alone if you do not listen, really, because these people can't help you unless you want that help. Any more messages for Pisces, please? Any more messages for Pisces, please? Yeah, so I'm getting even your partner's concerned about you. They did start off by going out with you quite a lot and drinking and enjoying life, and they're worried about you now because you're still doing it, and they just want to settle down with you and have a great life together, but not based on alcohol anymore. I feel like you're just interested in going out. You want to come out and drink, and this lady's saying, or this man saying, please stop drinking. It's too much now. You've had too much. Even God is telling you, you're probably not listening to your intuition, but even God's saying, this person's in love with you and they don't want to watch you destroy yourself. They don't want to see you hurt yourself, even though you feel like you're having fun and a great time. They feel like they're watching you harming yourself, and they're really concerned about you at the moment.